Proud of your small children.
This is Kramer, and we're at the NAMM show 2013. I've got a bit of a sore throat from a cold, but we don't care. It's a bit noisy here, so I'll try to speak up. We have new pedals here. It's called the F pedal. And the F pedal was invented by my friend Francesco. Hey, Francesco! I love that. So Francesco and I worked together on this pedal for about a year plus. Francesco's the designer, and we've been very lucky to have found fantastic engineers who can help us develop these products. And the cool thing about the F pedal, it's now going to be made entirely in the US of A, which we're very proud of. This is our first prototype. We're here at the show, and within 2 months, am I correct?
Yeah, let's say 3, just to play safe.
So, yeah, 2 to 3 months. We'll be distributing and manufacturing and getting it out to the folks out there. So far, all the guitar players, including Chappers and his whole band, have really freaked out over the tone quality of the pedals. So Francesco, tell us a little about it.
Well, we're launching obviously the Eddie Kramer line. We're trying to capture the essence, the spirit and the sounds of all of Eddie's legendary work over the past 50 years. We stressed on the fact that we did not want to have another Jimi Hendrix pedal but we wanted to give people tools for being able to express their creativity. So what we have done, we started for the basic of Eddie's work, and then extended to even a higher level of research. In fact, we have a distortion pedal that starts from a Jimi Hendrix sound. It goes through the Zeppelin, and it goes throughout all the history of rock and roll up to Nirvana and Korn and so on. It's very hard to describe the sound of a pedal. You guys need to play those to really to realize what they do. So we have a distortion pedal called Ed-Stortion.
That's E-D, distortion, Ed as in E-K.
And then we have a very cool, I love this pedal, it's a half phaser and half univibe.
It's called a phase vibe.
And you can switch in between the phaser and the univibe, and there's even a control that allows you to change the key of the phaser and as well as the tone of the univibe. In addition, we decided to have a collection of some of his legendary tape recordings. So we have called Echo Box. It's based on some of the most famous vintage devices, and it's the only digital pedal that we have. The other two are analog, all true bypass. And the Echo Box goes from the beats.
I have to interrupt. True bypass. There is nothing like a true bypass.
True bypass. And a switch, right?
And a switch.
And a switch.
And we need a switch. Because you can't use a normal switch, you have to use a switch.
He's such a ham, honestly.
No, but you know.
I'm kosher too.
You know what the truth is that we really trying to raise money to open a restaurant because they wouldn't really care about music.
Yeah.
We just want
to have. We got a video of the two of us in a kitchen in an Italian restaurant where we shot a video.
Osteria Mamma, friends.
Oh my God!
Gosh.
We had the experimental ones of these in the pot, and we're trying to cook them on the stove.
Everybody wants a warm tone, and we figure, when should we put them in the pan?
Yeah,
and we
put them in the pan. Get
that
them
would be warm,
right?
yeah, right? So we have done that, and seriously talking, these pedals, how do you describe sound? Just come soon they will be available. Just go and play them. Maybe you hate them, maybe you love them. You just choose yourself.
You can go to fpedals.com.
Exactly.
And you can get the information.
And it's f-pedals.com, and you can like us on Facebook. If you don't want to like us, don't even go to our Facebook. It's no point to it. That's pretty much it. It's just I really want to stress about the fact what we're trying to do. We're trying to recreate, more than anything else, the spirit of the golden age of rock and roll, when music was really done with the heart and the passion to make music, not to sell music. That's the key for us. So we figured, why don't we pedals? There's a lot of pedals on the market, and it's great because we want people to have a lot of possibility with the palette of sounds. Go in and create their own sounds. Obviously, we can't ignore what happened in the old times. The basic are the basics, so we started from there and we developed even more. But I don't want to sound full of myself, but these pedals are fantastic.
How did you get together?
You don't want to know that.
No, it's a good story because he was in a band here in Los Angeles, and I met him over at NRG Studios, good studio. And two other guys in the band was Roberto
and Mario.
I saw Roberto.
Mario is actually in tour with Serge Tankian right now.
Huh?
Mario is now touring with Serge Tankian for System of a Down. Yeah.
So the three of them, all from Napoli, and a singer, a beautiful blonde singer, who has become a very famous actress. Her name is Marlon Ackerman, very well-known actress. But in the beginning, I helped them with their records and stuff, and we became very good friends. And
we've been cooking since then. Every Thursday, broccoli wrap, very pasta, every other.
Pasta was all.
Yeah, there was a food connection somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a food connection.
But cooking is like making music. It's like mixing. It is an art, and it is something you need to know how to put things together. Like Mr. Kramer knows how to do with music.
So the other thing I need to ask, a serious question, is that hardly any controls on the pedals. It's incredibly simple. But I've seen you at work in the studio and you're dashing around with knobs everywhere and things going on. So how do you condense things you're trying to do into such a small unit with such a few controls?
I think we went for simplicity by virtue of the fact that they're so small, which is actually an advantage because you can pick it up and put it in your pocket. But I think the fact that they are boiled down to the essence of simplicity, I think that's really key.
Yeah, well, I am very skinny. I have a few layers on, you can tell. And unless you have a crew, and unless you're very famous and people carrying your shit around, you won't have some small pedals. If you play a lot of little gigs, this is very good on a mini. We've been working with Pedal Train, using their mini Pedal Train board. They're fantastic. You just put 3-4 of those pedals and carry them around. The controls are small, but you get used in a minute, and it's amazing because, for instance, like the Phase Vibe has like already 3-4 controls on them. In the future, I'm trying to remove the big knob and add even more features to them. But for now, this is cool. We wanted to have like some old vintage feel into a very modern, tiny pedal. So I think that's one of the main features of the pedal. It's tiny.